念剧情的时候，我就不了解，走动的时候就了解，因为念剧情。
Back the way you came, if you know what's good for you.
念剧情
Curious.
我怕那个会影响到别人看剧情，所以我就不讲。龙君的面貌丑陋，但也惊奇打扮。
Shall we cut right to it? So you purchased my rarest and most valuable offering. Clearly, you are a client of refined taste.
Been looking to lay eyes on you longer than you know, boy.
Now you have, and we'll leave it at that. Provoke me, and I may make you one of mine, old man.
我们用服务场而不是钱。对。
A deal is a deal. Don't think you can go back. You'll pay all right. Whether in coin or flesh is your choice.
用钱还是肉体自己选。
I am amendable to this possibility, yes. In fact, I may have something already in mind. But first, there's something I need to know. I make it a point to meet with all of my clientele. It provides me with a clearer sense for the future of our business together. I'm sure you understand, my trade isn't exactly a popular one in the Deadfire. Despite that, you're interested in furthering a partnership with me? I would be a fool not to be as well. Please, enlighten me. How many slaves and of what type are you in the market for? It'd be a shame not to come to an understanding, but I believe I can accommodate your, But before we go any further, I must ask you, how do you currently or how do you plan to discipline your slaves? Well, wouldn't that make my life easier? I believe we see eye to eye. Indeed, I would like to offer you access to my absolutely best stock. Now the auction's over. I would eagerly acquire you new stock in the advance of the next. The Wahaki have been quite persistently attacking my ships. That does make it somewhat difficult to conduct business. The Wahaki savages are nothing without their tribal leaders. Get rid of them, and the rest will scatter like startled birds. I need them stopped, and I need it done a fortnight ago. I imagine because they're territorial bastards. Or perhaps they morally and philosophically oppose my trade. I hardly care about their motivations. I'd expect no less.
啊？他要我们去杀瓦哈奇部落的重要成员，然后这个商行要我们杀死库瓦大师，任务有冲突。杀死他，然后赶跑他。哦，那我怎么办？杀死他。有点麻烦呢。
As you like.
这是什么？前世之剑。
To what do I owe the pleasure of your recurring presence? Attacking the Wahaki directly would be foolhardy if not impossible. I'd recommend approach them under the guise of friendship and then... It was a gift, you see. It belonged to my master. I killed him, right here. Ran him right through. To what do I owe the pleasure?
那怎么办？还是我们先过完这个任务，然后我们再过这个任务。我们先帮他把瓦哈奇的重要成员打死，然后我们再打死他。就是这样子，这样子他会不会对我们很不爽？ 有说出来，你的责任感，撒谎。
To what do I owe the pleasure of your recurring presence?
我们先去这边看看好了。奥里奥科技。
I shall make it so.
奥里奥科技。我捡个东西就遇到别人了。那主要像是灰曜色。死光光了。咋回事哦？
As you like.
I don't suppose you found any stray souls.
读取灵魂碎片。躲在一些板条箱，这里很暗。你曾认为海盗是你这个商城最大的威胁，但这些正在从你船员奸枭战士并非海盗，是一个海裔战士。你觉得是一个红雅娜吗？外来者休想再不画我的头像。帮他摆脱。
Reckon that's the first time I ever bore witness to my own demise. It was not pretty. Never woke with such a driving need for reaping before. It's making my hands shake. It did for a while, but then it wore off. All this essence I've gathered, it soaked the blessing right up. Oh, I plan to. Gone chose me as a harbinger for the coming harvest. Seems the more souls I gather, the better I see Gone's will. And the less I get a wink of sleep. Night or day, sleep or waking. It's getting harder to tell what's real from what's just yet to come. There is something I'm meant to do, though, once I gather enough souls. Us Gonites, we're supposed to shepherd lost souls, not just gather them. The harvesting's only the first part. If I were to dump the souls, it might make me dream less, like before. Or, darn it, who knows? Maybe it'd just make it all worse. Either way, I've got to find my purpose. Will you help me, Watcher?
你能帮我吗？
I was hoping you might would. Sometimes I feel like With you by my side, I can stand against gods.
找一个，还是把他交给主人是不好，这个不好，这个。
Where you or gone walk, I follow. Always.
还可以说吗？哦，这就是刚刚的。然后亚洛斯有话要说吗
Did you find something? You have that look again.
他们是商人。
Well, that's a start. I found some unusual stains. I don't think they're blood, but they are rather odorous. So it is. But what would that be doing here?
I thought everyone knew. The Wahaki coat themselves with corpse fruit. Makes for better hunting.
I've heard they're aggressively isolationist. As for what that has to do with the leaden key, at least we know where to look next. Though if this becomes anything like our encounter in the Defiance Bay catacombs, well, I hope we get our answers before the bloodbath.
你看，奥里奥科基。哦，不行啊，要走过去了。没水了。涂鸦面具人，我们抵达，我们要去四处逛一逛。暗杀酋长、神使与法师。
So this is where the Wahaki roost. Don't mind me as I take down our coordinates.
You went into the jungle for animal hides, I say, and found yourself in an empty clearing. Akira, silence is wise. You turned around and retraced your steps back to your ship, where it was safe. Not if you cannot listen. If you came to blunt my teeth with chatter, try to keep it short. What say? You came all this way, not knowing what you would find? You stand before the den of the Wahaki. Our fortress. No. You think I stand here for my health? Only the Wahaki are allowed on Oreo Koiki. You have an audience with me. Ruasare doesn't waste time on outsider vagrants.
我想找。哦，我知道了。一边的人叫我消灭那个，另外一边都叫我消灭另外一边的。刚刚那个奴隶主叫我消灭他们，然后他们说叫我去消灭他们。这什么东西啊？虚张声势。
Akira, Ruasare will love this, I say. We have not seen a clown's antics since Sapporo drank fermented koiki and tossed himself over the falls. Ruasare will be expecting you inside. Seeing as you've earned your way up from nuisance to guest, find me if you feel like trading.
科技果。
I shall make it so.
乘坐升降梯上去。它叫做齐佩哈。
Akira, what now? You're in luck. I am.
哦，库雅鲁的奖品。到科技部，没什么好东西。哦，这是什么？
As
外来者，一个肚子圆鼓鼓的男性站在一群凶悍的战士前面。
Maybe the spear's a gift for us?
Silence. The outsider must leave. Oreo Koiki will not be parceled off and bought with foreign lies.
Ruasari would never let that happen. Where is your confidence in Aranga?
看来我们
You are the problem. We do not track dirt in our home.
We are no better than the outsiders if our Mataru act like inhospitable savages. Where is the courtesy and welcome of the Wahaki?
If you have such love for outsiders, let this one speak for herself.
There. Would you deny Burapu his first favorable omen of the season?
If the outsider turns on us, I say I will drag you through Tangaloa's maw with me. For all our sakes, may I be proven wrong.
On behalf of those who remember our manners, welcome to Oreo Koiki.
外来者，你们通常会有那么大的
Akira, I say circumstances have made us. Outsiders come with cannons, nets, torches. They do not come to talk.
啊，其为何对土地有强烈
We safeguard any land that the trading companies have not stolen out from under Anakaza's throne. The islands will fall if the tribes do not recall our past and Ngadi's covenant.
差地的契约？
Ngadi bade her followers to protect the islands, the tribes, and the luminous Adra. For this, she gave us the power to shape her domain. If we fail in our charges, the birthright of the Huana disappears. The Wahaki remember this. The Kahanga, they forget. We lost much of ourselves when Cataclysm scoured the Deadfire. Somewhere among the islands, there's a place where we... Akira, my apologies, but ask. I am pleased to be making a new friend.
尼诺塞
She is our Ranga, and the strength of our tribe. I have never seen her without a mouthful of koiki. Even in battle, she wears a bandolier of fruit. A spirited, passionate, and very hungry woman is my Risare. How the outsiders enjoy their vows. The Huana pair off, but we need no documents or witnesses. When it strikes Risare's fancy that we should sleep under one roof, we do so vigorously. Some think I influence her judgment. But my back is too fragile for the weight of authority, I say.
Oh, Ata.
Keep out of my way, outsider.
我被骂。
Akira, what now? Buparo is our mystic. Convinced that the whole
Buparo.
fortress will come crumbling down if he doesn't keep to his daily devotions. As for the rest, ask around.
I shall make it so.
贝拉斯之灵。哦，左边这边是要那个的。 那我们去圣所湖。检查湖上
Yeah, of course.
哇！坐在宝座上的大块头女人眨眼，与四目相对，她脸上白色的油脂给她坚韧的表情添加了一丝严肃。哇！红气的火纹在加热，令人透不过去，但她却十分安逸地坐着。
I am the Ranga of this tribe, and will not hesitate to send your soul through Tangaloa's maw if you threaten my people.
You have the gift of our hospitality during this audience. Do not abuse it.
But will our hospitality be returned?
We have no need of clowns. What brought you to Oreo Koiki?
我只是路过。
Akira, a good reason. You are knowing that the purchase of foreign slaves is allowed in the Deadfire?
可以购买外来的奴隶吧？
Trading in Huana is a crime that even Onekaza could not ignore.
都是无法视而不见的罪行。
Aye, lass. Few build suckers more monstrous than slave trading build
很
suckers.
少有人渣比买卖奴隶的人家更勤奋。
These slavers hunt the waters around Oreo Koiki. Like cowards, they shy away from the deeper jungle. They steal my people from their fishing boats and sell them like pigs at auction.
Oh.
Where is Onekaza to stop them?
Onekaza.
Someone must teach them the meaning of Wahaki vengeance, I say. Need? No. Want? Yes. My people risk themselves enough. For someone to earn my favor, they must put the tribe first. They must risk everything for the Wahaki. This is a poor beginning. But I cannot compel you to action. Our enterprising foes clump together in a small fortress on the tip of Crookspur Island, northwest of Nekataka.
Killing Calic brain, maggot munching, slave selling cog suckers be round about our favourite employment, madam.
Keep your trunk locked behind your teeth, Harry. My love, Aparo, lost his sister to these creatures. Akira, more of us will vanish if we do not cut out the heart of Crookspur. Tangara, call off the warriors. I grant our guest the freedom of the jungle. Even though she does not commit to helping us, Aranga always has hope.
As you say, Ranga.
Ranga. 兰家就是胡雅娜酋长的称号哦，他就是胡雅娜人的老大就对了。
If you would come and go on Oreo Koiki, prove yourself a friend of the Wahaki.
他想要杀死沟之岛上的头领。
I will hear you, outsider. The Wahaki show outsiders that we know their deceitful face. My ancestor knew this face well. She recalled its every hateful curve to the Wahaki histories. We wear the bone-white grimace of our enemies and take power from it. I know only that they clang and clash like foreign names.
读取他的灵魂。你感到他体内有1300条生命，生命的死亡与新生，像废水中的气泡一样不断成型消失。你逐一审视这些生命信息，让知道你不堪重负，但你能是否将意识集中在一个怪异的男性外来者？当你最终抓牢他时，你发现自己出现在了现实世界相同这间王座厅中，但是此地的状况以及宿主的记忆表明，这是好几百年前的景象，与史更久。你坐在高台，一个穿着厚黑色长袍的人被带到你面前，他让你想到葬礼上着装的尸体，他还让你想起别的，不过你的一名侍者向你轻声打断你的思绪。他说你想见的是此人，那人一直煽动你，他自称为萨奥斯伊卡阿卡罗。
Your Excellency, I come to warn your people. Your presence among these ruins is an affront to the gods. You must remove yourself, lest you face the gods' wrath. The timeline of the gods is not for mortals to understand. But even their patience shall wear thin, especially after this warning.
感觉到自己到此一无耐心。你这不知感恩的来客竟然想赶走主人。
Your people cling tightly to their history. But where are these designs among your arts? Where is the carved Adra in your wooden huts? These places were not built by the Huana, but by an ancient people from a distant land.
你之前知道这个蠢人，但你感觉他还是个危险的蠢人，他说的都是谎言。但和最好人一样，他带着几分真实。人人都知道外来者曾经以客人的身份与你的人民住在一起，但已经有200年没见到外来者。这次比外来祖先故事不一样，因为外来者怎么可能比我们祖先更了解历史
I have seen your murals, and I know that you will recognize this. It was my people who built these places, and now I come before you bearing their warning.
你一直看着萨奥斯，这是他和你召集同胞，就是他们说外来者就是几百年前登上群岛的那些人。现在女人们既愤怒又惊恐。将火把登上柴堆，外来者在肆虐的火焰中尖叫哀嚎，除侧奥斯除外，他扭头看着你，脸上带着异样的满足的微笑。
Why do you stare so?
喜欢用晶片指光，我是不喜欢女生讲台语，我也不知道为什么。 我也不是很喜欢，我不喜欢年轻人讲台语，但是如果是中老年人的话，可以。
I will hear you, outsider. Akira, outsiders know better than to draw close to Wahaki land. We leave the symbol of the war club as we have for generations. A warning, I say. A reminder. One which goes unheeded.
能力贩子密谋害你的性命。
What say? You came to know this how?
他们派我来杀你。我代表哥兹岛向您致敌。所得区。
You are not drawing your weapon. It is a good thing that I am observing this. To buy and sell kith is the work of
买
monsters.
卖机师这种事情，
Aye, lass. Few build suckers more monstrous than slave trading build suckers.
These slavers hunt the waters around Oreo Kuiki. They steal my people. Someone must teach them the meaning of Wahaki vengeance, I say. Just so, good outsider. I trust you know your way back to Crooksburg?
Killing Calic brain, maggot munching, slave selling cog suckers be round about our favourite employment, madam.
Keep your trunk locked, my love, Aparo.
这些讲过了。这个录制的日志的
I will hear you, outsider.
日志的比较贵啊。
The enemy of my enemy is still an outsider. You are knowing that the purchase of foreign slaves to buy these someone must teach. This is a poor begin. Our
Killing.
Keep my love. I know only that they clang and clash like. Do not speak the name of those who felled mighty Ukaizo. Their spirits are unwelcome. We do not hide. We are protecting a way of life that others would trample under their boots. The trading companies would strip the land that the gods gifted us and unmake the works of our ancestors. There is much to protect in the Deadfire.
Was a little boy, so my mother told me, way, ho, way, will